A Republican running for governor of California says he's ready to cut wasteful spending, including getting rid of high-speed rail projects. But there's something he isn't telling voters. I'm Ben Swan with your Truth in Media Moment. Thanks so much for watching. Neel Kashkari is running for governor of California. Here is part of his latest campaign ad.
Republican Neel Kashkari.
Career politicians are clueless about earning a dollar. All they know is how to spend yours. I'm Neel Kashkari. I'm not a politician, so I actually understand hard work. As governor, I'll cut taxes, move people from welfare to work, and take an axe to wasteful spending. First up, Jerry Brown's crazy train. I'm Neel Kashkari, and I'm not afraid to make a few cuts.
So Kashkari, who has now put $500,000 of his own money into his campaign, says he understands earning money. But what he doesn't tell you in the ad is that he used to work for a company known as Goldman Sachs. In 2008, Henry Paulson and Kashkari came together in Washington when Paulson was tapped to become U.S. Treasury Secretary under former President George W. Bush. Kashkari was working at Goldman Sachs in San Francisco at the time. Under Paulson, Kashkari headed the Trouble Asset Relief Program, also known as TARP. Remember those massive bailouts of financial institutions? Now remember that Kashkari had previously worked for Goldman Sachs. Well, it was Goldman Sachs who received $10 billion in taxpayer funds from TARP. But didn't Goldman Sachs pay all that money back? Well, no, because what media never remembers when talking about TARP is that Goldman Sachs repaid the TARP loans with funds it received from the Federal Reserve days before the TARP money was ever even loaned. Over a period of months, Goldman recapitalized its balance sheet by selling tens of billions of dollars of mortgage-backed securities to the Fed. Now remember, in 2009, it was CEO Lloyd Blankfein who said, quote, "We look forward to paying back the government's investments so that the money can be used elsewhere to support our economy." Well, at that exact moment, we now know Goldman was operating its business with at least $25 billion of undisclosed government capital. All of it arranged by people like Henry Paulson and Mr. Neel Kashkari. So to be fair, does any of this preclude Kashkari from becoming governor of California? Absolutely not. In fact, it may be great qualifications when you consider that the only reason for people to be in politics anymore is so that they can cut deals for their friends. It's called cronyism. And my friends, it is alive and well in the U.S. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all of our Truth in Media videos at benswan.com, where humanity is greater than politics.